You know I'm up early when the moon is still out. Sun's coming up soon too. But yeah, there's the moon between the trees. And the sun will be coming up soon. But yep, I'm headed over to Allie's. It is stupid early. We'll talk in the car. It's cold. Okay, it's kind of dark still. In my car anyway. Oh my god, my phone does not want to focus. Let me get driving and then we'll see if we'll focus a little bit more. The sun technically isn't up for another like 20 minutes. Technically. It's pretty cool because the sun's coming up there and then I just filmed the moon over on that side. It is day 5 AM vlog and it is, let's see, it is me watching for deer and animals on the road. I'll tell you why I'm up so, it's 32 degrees right now. Mother Nature, F you. I'm turning my heat on. I'm putting on my heated seat and I'm turning my heat on. So we had the fire going all last night again in my wood stove. What the frack? Like literally, in less than a week it's gonna be May and it's this freaking cold. And it's gonna be this cold tonight and tomorrow night too. And then all of a sudden it's like, hi, freezing temperatures. Water iced over everywhere, and then hello, all of a sudden on Sunday like 76 degrees. Anyway, good morning. Wait, this is day 5, so I think I'm starting, yeah, this is another vlog. I think this one will go up next Monday, even though I'm filming it on Friday. I'm spacing everything out here, so I'm already trying to think ahead when these are going to go up. So hi, right now as you're watching this, you're seeing me in the past on Friday at 5:48 in the morning with the sun coming up and the moon over there. And I'm headed to Allie's very early today because at 10 a.m. I have, oh, someone hit a raccoon. Oh, Bubba. I get mad at raccoons because they want to kill my chickens, but at the same time, I don't want them to get hit on the road, you know. That's sad. I just want them to stay away from my chickens. I don't want them to die. I just don't want them to eat my birds. I can't blame them. They want to eat my birds because, you know, tastes like chicken. Speaking of, I don't eat chicken. I haven't eaten chicken since I stopped eating chicken way back in, I want to say 2011, 2012. It's been over 2 decades, isn't it? Is it? Wait, 2012. Wait, no, 10. It's 5:49 in the morning. I can't do math. And I only had 3/4 of a cup of coffee, and it was old coffee from like a day and a half ago. And I don't even care because we're on day 5. Yeah, I haven't eaten chicken since about 2011 or 2012. So, 24, 12 years. 20 years. No, actually, no, it has been way longer because I quit eating chicken even before I moved here. So it has been a lot longer than that. So it was like pre-2009. So, oh, it's going to be a pretty sunrise. I can't show you because I have to focus on driving. I'm not going to be holding my camera. I'm like, oh, look at the sun. Just making sure there's no crazy people. So here's why I'm up so early. Okay, I'm grooming dogs today. I have 2, possibly 3. 2 toy poodles, possibly a beagle. So I may or may not be grooming 3 dogs today. I am uncertain. Casper is not going to be thrilled. It's too early to be whining this much, isn't it? It's nice to book these groom dogs on Friday and Saturday because my husband's there and he could take care of... Oh, and I can see the sunrise behind me. My husband can like help out and keep an eye on our dogs and whatever, and hang out with Casper and stuff while I'm working, and I don't have to crate Casper. I can't let him just run around my house yet. He's still a puppy, so he's like officially, he just last week turned 9 months old. He's growing up, but he's still a puppy. He's not even a year old yet, and he likes to get into things. And his new thing, Casper's new thing, is these, like any kind of drawstring on pants, drawstrings on hoodies, drawstrings on joggers, pants, pajama bottoms, and shoelaces. He sits there and he goes, and he gnaws on them with his molars until he bites it in half. He has so far ruined shoelaces in 2 of my shoes and 1 of my pairs of shorts that I really like. Luckily, they're elastic waistband shorts that I just wear around the house. I never wear them. They're like kind of cruddy. I use them for working in my yard, and they're elastic. If I lose a whole lot of weight, they'll probably be too big on me, but the elastic is pretty tight on them, so at least like the drawstring is merely decorative on those. But I'm still not thrilled that he chewed the drawstring in half and ripped the whole thing out. So yeah, his new thing is drawstrings and shoelaces, and he really wants to eat those. Hold on a second. I'm just showing you really quickly because I have to watch through it. I'm slowing down, drastically slowing down, but there's the moon right there. Okay, I just wanted to show you how cool the moon looked. Nobody's behind me. Nobody's on the road right now. It's so early. Going back, I got on a Casper tangent, but yeah, normally my hubby would be home, and I thought, oh, well, this is good. I can groom dogs on Friday, and he will be here, and I don't have to worry about locking Casper in his crate for a few hours, although that is totally fine, and Casper is honestly fine with it. I crate trained him way back in December, and he actually loves his crate. He loves his crate so much that, like, when I don't put him, I talked about this in previous vlogs, but so you might know this already, but if I put him in his crate, he will nap. If I don't put him in his crate, he will run around like a kook, like a little bratty kid, and just get crabby and get into things. And he doesn't usually nap anywhere. Like, he knows that his crate is for napping and sleeping, if that makes sense. Like, I feed him in there so he doesn't steal everyone's food, and then he also naps in there. So he knows when I put him in his crate, it's time for him to go nappy time and take a break and take a rest. Otherwise, the dog has no off switch. He's exhausting. He has no off switch. When he sleeps, now this is a benefit of a deaf dog. Ooh, this is so cool. The moon's there, the sun's there. They're like, we are about 9 minutes from actual sunrise. And this is just, it's lighting up, but actual sunrise I think is at like 6:05 or something. It's 5:56. I love that nobody's out right now. It's so quiet on the road. Oh, there's a bus. Oh, they're just pulled over. They're not even... So, this is why I'm leaving early too. I talked about this in another vlog. I'm like, it's going to take me like 30-40 minutes to get home on a 15-minute drive because I'll be stuck behind buses the whole way. And I just don't want to deal with it. I might get stuck at some buses on the way back from Allie's, but I'm not even that concerned about the way back. I just wanted to get out here. I want to get everybody out, fed, taken care of, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll get home and I'll have time to do some editing. Little birdie, what are you, suicidal? Bird just flew across the road. Anyway, my hubby is home right now, but I was all excited he was going to be home today, so I don't have to worry about Casper, right? I don't have to put him in his crate, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, my husband has to go to work today. Thanks for nothing. No, I'm just kidding. He pays the bills. He puts the roof over our head. He feeds us. He does everything. I mean, I make money, but I could not support us. Let me put it that way. Not in the lifestyle we have with remodeling a house. We are working our butts off, both of us, just to remodel this house. That's basically where all of our money is going, is remodeling. Now, that's another reason I just don't want to buy stuff. I talked about it yesterday, and that I don't need more closet space and shit. I need less stuff. And I am committed to that. But yeah, my hubby already feels all guilty that he has to leave for work today. And it sucks because he's got to go all the way into his office. He has a longer drive going to his office and home than he does for the amount of time he's actually going to be in the office. He only has to be in the office from like 10 to 12 today. And then he's free for the rest of the weekend. And he was saying, I was saying in my vlog yesterday that he's being really sweet. He knows that he's had some really big projects and things at work that he's had to focus on. So he hasn't been able to be around much. And he knows, especially when I'm farm sitting, I kind of rely on him to help a little bit with our place. And he has been able to exactly like zero this week. Because it turns out I'm farm sitting on a week that he had to go out of town 2 days, which was fine. And I told him, I'm like, don't worry about it. I didn't book any dog grooms or anything, but I did book a dog grooms today and tomorrow, thinking he's going to be home, but now he's not this morning. But it's not the end of the world. Casper will be fine. I'll be up and with him for, almost 4 hours, well, about 3.5 hours until I have to groom dogs, and then he'll take a nap, and yeah, everything will be fine. Oh, here's another bus. Ugh. When I was a kid, I would have killed to be out of the burbs and live out in the country, but that's my personality. I would have loved to grow up out here. And I just look at kids and I'm like, do you know how lucky you are that you're growing up out here? But it's the grass is always greener syndrome. Everybody's like, oh, if I only had what they have. You gotta make the best of what you have. I don't know. And if you don't like it, you make the best of what you have and you do what you can. But you have to find, I talked about this in another vlog. My husband said the best thing to me. He said, it was at a bad time. So for me, we had lost a whole lot of our dogs, and I was really depressed and I was really angry and just going through a lot of grief. But he told me, he said, you're always angry and you're always upset, and all you do is look at everything you don't have instead of what's right in front of you. And I'll never forget when he said that to me. And we were driving up our road coming back from somewhere, and he said that, and it really stuck with me. And I didn't want him feeling like I wasn't appreciative for my life with him and everything we have. So it did make me feel kind of bad. And so now, ever since then, I've really tried to focus on, I know what I don't have, I know what I've lost, but I also see what's right in front of me and what I do have. And I'm always grateful for that. And believe me, it does really make a difference in your life if you do that. Because I'm somebody who tends to focus on all the negative stuff because I want to fix it or get rid of it, or I don't obsess over it. I don't obsess on negative stuff. I obsess on like getting the negative stuff out of my life and trying to get past it or get over it or whatever you want to say. I am in Allie's already. This was a quick drive. So I am here, and somebody is throwing stuff in their dumpster. Oh, it's Joe's brother. It's 6:50, and man, it's so freezing. So there's actually frost on all the clovers and the lawn and everything. Man, it's cold. My hands are cold. So that was so funny. I pulled in the driveway, and I'm like, who in the world is in the driveway at like 6 in the morning? It was Joe's brother. I recognize him because I recognize his trucks. I've seen it before. But I was like, it was so funny to see him because he looks so much like Joe. Especially like from a distance, they have the exact same smile and the same eyes and everything. So I looked, I'm like, it's so weird to see his brother. I mean, they're not twins, but they almost look like they could be twins. So he was they have a big dumpster. So he was throwing a bunch of stuff in the dumpster, which I also need to do. It's cool having friends who have a dumpster that if I need to get rid of big stuff that our trash will not pick up, I can do that. So it is 6:51. Sun is up, and I am cruising home to try to get this video is going to get dumped into my editor. I'm trying to really stay on top of this. And the nice thing is yesterday I got my grooming salon all just neatened up, cleaned up, and that's ready to go. So the only thing I have to do to get ready for my appointments at 10 a.m. is to change. But I already have this on. Yes, I'm wearing this goofy, it's one of my running thingies for my hair. I used to wear these when I was trail running all the time. I forgot what it's called. It has a name, this brand. I know it's a kerchief or a headband or whatever you want to call it, But this particular one, this brand has a name, and all the trail runners wear these, and I can't remember what it's called. It's annoying. Anyway, I did see a bunch of buses going by. I would have been much quicker at Joe and Allie's, but I ended up like chit-chatting with his brother for a while, because I don't see him. The last time I saw his brother was last year when he was out at our place helping build the addition to our chicken run. He helped build the back porch, so he was there building the back porch with Joe, helping out. And he came all the way out here to drop his trailer off, and now he's got to drive to Jersey. But he told me he just drove 16 hours just now. I'm like, well, that's weird. He's here at like 6 in the morning. He's like, I just got here. I just drove all the way straight through from Florida. I was like, oh my God, and you're like awake and alive. I don't know. Joe's got crazy energy too. They're Portuguese. Their mom is doesn't even, like, barely, I don't think, speaks English, because I met their mom at Joe's birthday party last year, and their mom is adorable. She's really sweet. Yeah, Joe and his brother are like first generation living in the United States. Okay, now there's like a ton of traffic out because it's like 5 to 7, so everybody's going to work and school. So bleh. I like being out at 5:30 when there's very few people on the road. That was very nice. But everybody is good at Joe and Allie's. I fed everyone, took care of everybody. And I probably will go over there earlier this evening so that me and hubby can go to dinner. So I'll definitely I'm earlier today going over in the morning, but I'll go over earlier this evening. But I ended up waking up at 4 in the morning because I don't know what's going on with my ankle. I don't know if I got a mosquito bite or what. Both of my ankles were like super itchy. How weird is that? I could not fall back asleep because every time I wanted to so bad, I was like half awake, half asleep. Both of my ankles were like super itchy. And then in my bathroom, you know how people have like a cat litter box in their bathroom sometimes? In my bathroom, I have potty pads for my dogs because my little dogs sleep in the bedroom at night. So obviously I don't want potty pads like in my bedroom. They used to be back when dude was having his problems, and when I had elderly dogs and everything. But yeah, so in my bathroom I have a potty pad. Well, 2 of the girls, and I know it is Lydia and Eliza, both pooped in the middle of the night. And what woke me up first was dog poop smell, because I have such a sensitive nose that I could be fast asleep, like in the deepest sleep in the world, and if I smell something, if I smell a smell, I don't care what it is, any kind of smell, it will wake me up out of the deepest sleep I could possibly be in. A smell will wake me up. I hate this about myself. I hate that smells just totally like wake me up. It's absolutely crazy. I hate this stop sign. All right. I'm safe. I can get through it. Yay. Oh, traffic. Traffic. There's 5 cars. It's rush hour. It's bumper to bumper. The whole, like, 7 cars that are right there. I'm so spoiled living out here. There's like 7 cars. I'm like, traffic. The rush hour in the Poconos, 10 cars. No, there's a lot more than that, trust me. It's still early. I'm glad I'm not going anywhere later. I try not to go out at any... Oh my God, that guy is not even doing that. I hope I'm not about to see someone get in an accident. Guy passing on the double yellow ahead of me. Like, when are people going to learn? You know, they're not going to learn until they get in an accident, sadly. I pass no one out here. Like, oh God, I'm sorry, I have itchy hay nose. I have to take big bales of hay out for the horses, and I'm very, it's one of my worst allergies, honestly. I have terrible allergies, like, to hay and grass. And every time I'm done, I do go inside and I wash my hands, so don't, like, be freaking out that I'm rubbing my nose. The first thing I do when I finish with the horses is I go inside and I wash my hands with soap and water. Because I know, like, but it doesn't matter. It's on my clothes because I'm carrying them out there and I've inhaled it. I'm surprised there's not... Oh, yep. There's hay stuck to me. So it's all over me. So even if I wash my hands, I'm going to be sneezy. But I'm going by this, see this lake over here? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. It's like glass right now. It's just totally like glass. Also, because it's probably frozen on the top. God, I'm all over the place this morning. What was I saying? So yeah, I couldn't sleep. Smelled dog poop. So I'm laying there and I'm like, it's going to drive me nuts. So of course I had to get up and get potty bags. Took the poop out, threw it. We have like a little, almost like a diaper disposal thing, but it's out on my deck. But it's for dog. You know, it's a doggy disposal garbage can. So it keeps all the stinky smells in, and we have potty bags in the house. So I picked that up. I took it out. I changed the potty pad out because the potty pad was kind of gross. So I changed that. I'm laying in bed and I'm like, well, maybe I can just sleep until like 6:30. Well, that was not happening because I don't know why both of my ankles were super, super itchy. The only thing I can think is I'm using these like different sheets that I've never used these sheets before, but they were clean. I washed them, but I don't know. It's weird. I never use these sheets, and they're like my fancier sheets that are like the Egyptian cotton ones. And for some reason, my ankles are all itchy. The only other thing I could think is maybe last night I was walking around Allie and Joe's barn making sure there were no chickens out. And I walked around the back of the barn and I kept thinking, did I walk through like poison ivy or something? That was my first thought. But I don't seem to have any little bumps or any contact dermatitis on my ankles. So I don't know why the heck my feet were so itchy. It could be that foot peel thing that my feet are peeling and they're just dry. But holy crap. So itchy feet and dog poo is the whole reason I was up at 4 a.m. And I just was like, okay, so it was about 5. I laid there for an hour and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to take this as a sign I'm getting up. So I got up and I was like, well, I'm awake now. So I did a little bit of editing. I had a coffee. I went and checked the fire, and was it like 5:30? I was like, you know what, I'm going to head out soon. At 5:45, I headed out to Joe and Allie's, or whatever time I just said this was. And I feel like I have a zit on my chin right here. Dude, as soon as I'm done grooming dogs today, I'm getting in the shower. I'm not doing it now because I feel gross because horses and cleaning the piggy litter box and all of that. I feel gross. But I'm going to be possibly washing a beagle who is shedding in 3 hours. I don't know if the beagle's coming or not. Okay, there's a bus going by, but they're driving straight through. So I think they got all the kids. Oh my God, I missed it. Okay, watch, like next to me. Car, bus, car, 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 car. So all those guys were stuck behind that bus. And here comes another bus. I missed all the buses. I love my timing when I can miss all the buses. Okay, so there goes that one. Okay, so now I know, like, if I leave this time tomorrow morning. Oh no, tomorrow's Saturday, so there won't be buses. Duh. Oh my God. It's a week. What a week this day has been. I'm doing really good. I'm going to go out and take care of all my birds. I'm going to feed my dogs. I'm probably going to need a nap this afternoon because honestly, guys, I slept 3 hours last night. But I feel good. I don't feel like exhausted. I mean, I slept like 3 hours, but I slept really well until the dog poop woke me up and the itchy ankles. I'm going to title this vlog Dog Poop and Itchy Ankles. And everyone's going to be like, what the hell is that all about? God, I definitely have a zit right. Oh, see, now I made it all red. I definitely have a zit right there. I'm going to stick one of those little zit stickers on this. Because if I am going to do makeup later, I have those little zit stickers. I can actually use one for once. It's weird. I usually don't break out from anything. Okay, so this is the first time using that Il Maquillage. Now, this could just be a coinky dink that I just had a breakout here, or it could be from the Il Maquillage. So I will find out. Anyway, I'm home. I'm going to go in, feed my doggies. I got to go let my birdies out, do all their waters and feeds. And then I'm going to work for a little bit, and then I'm going to chill. I have to change and dog grooms. And it's a busy, busy day. Day, what is it? 5 and 6 continuing. So this is day 5 a.m. signing off. See you in the next part. Day 5 p.m. farm sitting vlog. I'm so tired. I've been up now for 15 and a half hours. And I'm not done. I'm just on my way to Allie's, and I've been awake for 15 and a half hours. On 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm losing my voice. I'm probably getting sick. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to go to dinner tonight because I'm tired. I'm still wearing the clothes I groomed dogs in because it went a lot longer than I thought, because I ended up grooming 3 dogs today instead of 2, which was fine. I mean, they're great dogs, so, you know, it was cool, but I worked like an hour or so longer than I had planned on. I made pretty good time, but yeah, I normally would have been done like, no, actually 2 hours longer about. Took a little bit longer today. I finished earlier, but the dogs didn't get picked up as early as he was a little bit late picking them up. So basically it was like 2 hours longer than I thought I was going to be done. So yeah, there's that. So I ended up, by the time I cleaned everything and I had to do laundry because I had to wash all the towels. I oxy-sanitize, wash all the grooming towels and all that, and clean everything up and vacuum. By the time I did all that, it was about 2:30 in the afternoon. And then I worked on editing my video that's going to go up Sunday. I still haven't edited my vlog for tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to get that done. I mean, I can go home and try and work on it, but I think more likely I just have to try and do it tomorrow. And if everybody is watching this thinking, why are you pressuring yourself like that? I'm trying to upload every day. I need to get back into it, and it's just, it's like a muscle. It's like muscle memory. It's like if I keep doing it, I'll keep doing it. If I stop for a day or 2 days, I'll just stop. So once I have momentum going, I will keep doing it. But if I stop, I will like go, it's easier for me to go, oh, I'll just take another day off. And then I'll just take another day off and take another day off. So I am so far, I got Sunday's video done, which I'm really happy about. So see, I have a whole thing I'm doing here. I have it all planned out. I have all my uploads. And then Wednesday is going to be makeup for Beltane because it is the first day of May. By the way, I'm kind of mad that I was so busy this week that I completely missed halfway to Halloween. I'm really bummed because I'm so busy all weekend. I wanted to go to Sleepy Hollow, New York, because up in Sleepy Hollow, New York, they are doing a halfway to Halloween festival. It's going today, tomorrow, and it's ending on Sunday, but I have to work tomorrow all day. So yeah, that's a little frustrating. It's like there's not a lot of stuff that I say I really want to go and do that, but I would give anything to go to halfway to Halloween tomorrow. And I can't go. And I feel like I want to cry right now because I feel like I deserve it. I've been busting my butt this week and I really want to go and I can't go. So anybody saying, oh, you can go. No, I can't. Really, I can't. I have to come farm sit. I have to come here in the morning and then I have to get home and then I have 2 dogs to groom again. And then our furniture, our cabinets getting delivered. And it's a good, like, a couple hour drive to get to Sleepy Hollow. So I wouldn't even get there until most of the stuff is ending, like in the late afternoon. It would be late afternoon. I would literally get there and maybe I couldn't even stay for like an hour. I would be lucky if I could stay for like an hour. Okay, I'm here. I'll talk to you when I'm done. Okay, I am sneaking out of here and it is going to get dark really fast, so probably not going to be on here for very long. But one of the things that has changed since yesterday, since last night, is that I am not letting her birds out of the coop. Luckily they have a ginormous coop. It's like a humongous coop. The birds are like totally happy. They're absolutely fine. So no worries there. And I'm giving them food and water inside their coop. So they just don't go out in their fenced-in yard and walk around all day. They're just in their coop, but they're absolutely fine in there. And it is safer than letting them out when nobody's at the house all day. Normally, like I said, Allie's home like I am, and she's there all day, so she can keep an eye on things. And if she hears something, you know, she's usually working out in the yard or with the horses, or she's baking or doing something where she's like me. Her windows, her kitchen or dining room look right out to, and she's working in the house right where she can see all of her chickens in the chicken yard and the horses and everything. I'm really looking forward to next week getting the Casper, working his brain, maybe teaching him some new things, doing some new skills, teaching him some new tricks. I mean, if I taught him a new trick a day, that would be a start. He needs to constantly be challenged because he's smart. And that's the thing is, I was talking about, and I think it was the vlog earlier, I was saying how he's liking to chew apart shoelaces now. He's getting destructive with certain things, and he was chewing on things before, but it's getting much worse. And it's only getting worse since I've been too busy to work with him and spend a lot of one-on-one time training him. When I take him to the dog park and I do his tricks every morning and every night and once in the middle of the day, like 3 times a day, working on all of his tricks that he knows and his modeling and all of that, the dog is awesome. He is still an awesome dog, but I can tell he's been getting frustrated lately, and I feel bad. And it's, you know, there's not much I can do about it because I just have a busy week farm sitting and grooming dogs. But it sucks because what would I rather be doing? Obviously training my dog and going to the dog park and going for hikes with him. But I can't do that when I'm working 7 hours. It's like uncomfortable truths about dog ownership. I'll tell you this right before I go in. If you're going to get a dog, or you know someone who is, do your breed research. Specifically, what are their grooming needs? What are their vet needs? How much do these things cost? I'm telling you this as a groomer. You need to keep up on the grooming, and you need to start it when they're a puppy so they're not a complete ass by the time they're an adult and biting their groomer. Find out what their health concerns might be in the future. Are they prone to anything? You better get doggy insurance or have enough savings to cover things like possible hip dysplasia and things like that with German Shepherds or Italian Greyhounds or broken legs, stuff like that. So you have to do that, but then you also have to know what their energy requirements are. And that's the biggest thing. And people go, this dog is cute, I want it. They do no research to see what the energy requirements of that breed is. And that's something you need to know. That's why Casper's exhausting to me. I mean, I love him, but his energy requirements are very high. And right now I'm out of shape. But the thing is, I'm raising my bar to meet his bar. So I am working on getting my energy up where Casper's is, which I need that. I keep saying he saved me. He's going to save me because I am out of shape, woefully out of shape. And he's going to whip me back in shape because I need to keep up with him and I need to keep him happy and well adjusted. And sitting at home being lazy and not going for hikes and not hiking, I should be hiking several miles with him a day. Although he's a puppy, so we can't go too far. We're going to start slow, though. Now that it's going to be nice, like next week, and I'm going to be done working, we're going to start hiking next week. This week, I just couldn't. It's just crazy. So next week, we're starting the hikes. I'm very excited. So you may see some hikey vlogs. Me and Casper Adventure hikey vlogs. I thought I just saw a bat. Anyway, I'm going to go in. I'm very tired. And again, I've been up now for about, I don't even know what time it is, 16 some hours or something like that. What time is it? Oh my God. Yeah, I've been up like, wait, what did I say? 16 and a half hours on 3 hours of sleep. So I'm a mess right now. I'm going to go in and get ready for bed. It's 8:30 at night. I'm going to go in and get ready for bed because I have to get sleep tonight. I can't have anything keep me up. I got to get sleep because I got 2 dog grooms in the morning, but I have to go to Allie's first. So wish me luck. I will probably see you in the morning and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now.